I want to now end my show by talking about Juan Soto. Juan Soto, to me, is the best young hitter in all baseball. Now, when it comes to baseball players today, they're more talented than ever. You know, they're high school athletes that are playing more than one sport. These kids have multiple trainers, multiple coaches helping them out. They go to showcases, they go to camps. The development is at an all-time high these days. You know, there are more parents out there that are financially, able to financially stable, I should say, and able to buy these kids these expensive bats, these expensive gloves, and things like that. You know, baseball equipment's pretty expensive, okay? And, we talk about guys like, Mike Trout, Mookie Betts, Cody Bellinger, Nolan Arenado, Jacob deGrom. Those are some of the best players in all of baseball. And I will say, I believe in a few years, Juan Soto will be in the conversation with those guys. And he'll be in the conversation for being the best hitter in the world potentially. Because that's what he projects to potentially be if he reaches his full ceiling. Juan Soto is pretty awesome, okay, like I said. And for my money, he's the best young hitter in all of baseball. And now, before you start saying, what about Mike Trout? Mike Trout is 29 years old, people. He doesn't count as young anymore. Jose Altuve, he's 30 years old. Doesn't count as young anymore. Mookie Betts, 28 years old. Not quite in the young category anymore. Juan Soto is 22 years old. And by the way, as a 20-year-old, in the 2019 World Series, in a series in which the Nationals won in 7 games over the Astros, Juan Soto dominated. In those 7 games, he hit .333 with 3 home runs and 7 RBIs. You could have easily made the argument for Juan Soto being the MVP of that series, even though Steven Strasburg got that award. Okay? And by the way, he was facing guys like Justin Verlander, Garrett Cole, the Astros bullpen. It wasn't a bunch of cheapies that he was facing, okay? Below average pitching. He was hitting good pitching. And this guy is only 22 years old right now, and he's just scratching the surface. Last year, as a 21-year-old, in his 3rd season in the major leagues, Juan Soto won the batting title, hitting .351. And he led the entire league in slugging percentage and on-base percentage. And I know he only played in 47 games, but at the time, he was on pace to hit 44 home runs and 127 RBIs, okay? He was on pace to drive in 127 runs, okay? And obviously, he only played in 47 games because of the shortened season, but he was unbelievable in those 47 games. Juan Soto has a chance to be special. He's very patient at the plate, doesn't strike out a ton. He's able to draw walks. He has great pitch recognition. He has great discipline at the plate. He can hit for average. He can hit for power. And like I said, he's only scratching the surface. Keep your eye on Juan Soto, who for my money is the best young player. Well, I should say at least the best young hitter in all of baseball today. No doubt about it. Juan Soto's great, and he has a chance to get even better and better as the years go on. Thank you so much for watching this video today. Please also note that the Juice Alert Sports Podcast is not just a YouTube channel. It is available on all podcasting platforms, including Spotify, Google Podcasts, iTunes, and Apple Podcasts. Also, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this content with all your friends. This podcast is my favorite thing in the entire world right now. It is my passion. And I want more people to listen to this podcast. I really want this podcast to grow. Also, a fun fact about me is that I want to go into the sports broadcasting and media world once I graduate from the University of Toledo, a college in Northern Ohio. I am looking to become one of the next great sports broadcasters and analysts out in the world. And I potentially would like to start my own network if this podcast really truly grows. Or if I fall short of that goal, I would love to work for a big-time network like ESPN or Fox Sports 1. I am open to all networks. So if you believe in my dreams and you see or hear my passion through the screen, be sure to tell all your friends about the Juice Alert Sports Podcast. Stay motivated, you guys. Have a God bless day, and I'm out.